Hi, I'm Patty Gilbert, and I've lived at Wellspring for 2 years.
Hello, I'm Doug Gilbert, and I've lived here for 2 years with her. I'm a native of Tennessee, went to Duke Divinity School and decided to stay in North Carolina and was a Methodist pastor in the Western North Carolina Conference.
I grew up in Kentucky, and I came here after I graduated from high school to go to High Point, then college, and stayed in North Carolina, which I love. I'm a teacher, and I became really interested in the student as teacher and the connectedness of things. And moving to Wellspring, experiencing the connectedness of everything is wonderful. We had not intentionally been thinking about changing from living in our home, which we loved, to coming to a life plan community. But we received a postcard in the mail that a seminar was happening here, so we thought, we'll go see what it's about. We came, Steve Fleming talked about what it might be like to live in this life plan community, and everything resonated and clicked inside ourselves. So it's as if we'd been planning it forever. But within 3 months after that seminar, we were living at Wellspring.
It was surprisingly easy. Moving as a Methodist pastor was not that big a deal. At that time seemed like a natural step. I had had a bad fall about a year before the seminar. And though it was not disabling, it was attention-getting. I think the experience of that fall psychologically created a space in me that began to say quietly to myself, it's time to look at making a change, to be in a place that if something happens, the facilities and the personnel are there to take care of it. I was really ready to give serious attention to that kind of step.
And I think that something inside me knew that it would be wonderful for Doug and me. Doug and I have a history of when we make a decision, we sit down, write it all down, consider the options, the pros, the cons, our own strengths and weaknesses, what we're bringing. That did not happen. It was like from our insides, it was like, yeah. And that has become more and more true every day we've lived here.
I'm a person who is very much affected by my physical surroundings, the environment in which I live. And every place I look at Wellspring, I see beauty. I see care. I see attention to detail. I see attention that says we're not going to let this go down. This is kept at the apex of care all the time. I saw in the way staff interacted. They were glad to work here. They were glad to be a part of this as much as I was glad to be living here. That was transmitted through the quality of whatever they were doing that was delivered to us, whether somebody's serving us a meal, responding to an inquiry at the front desk, talking with somebody about the grounds. It was all of a similar, extraordinarily high quality. As soon as we were deep into making the decision to come here, I have one daughter and Patty has one daughter, brought them into the process just as keeping them informed about what was going on. And one of the things that we said to them right up front was we would not have had much of an estate to leave to you anyway, but there will be less of an estate. We are going to be spending what little would have been in our estate will be paying for our care here at Wellspring, but you don't have to worry about anything. Whatever level of care we need, it is ready. You won't have to come in the middle of the night, take us someplace, or do something for us, or come find where we've been taken. You will know that we have been cared for here. Each of our children were so relieved that they were not going to be getting a 1 a.m. call to come and see after one of us in the emergency room. In their relief, they said, "We don't care about the inheritance. That's worth far more to us than any inheritance."
There are so many facilities. Everywhere you walk is somewhere I want to be. But I particularly love the fitness center. I'm so encouraged. I'm so glad to see the people. The leadership is phenomenal. And the spirit there. I'm happier if I'm doing something where I'm strong. But over there, I'm doing something where I am not strong, and I am happy as a clam.
Every meal is an exercise in excellence. It is not only the delicious food, but it is beautiful. It is the servers who wait on us at the table. It's the best wait staff in Greensboro. I love that every day we have relationship with young adults. They become persons we know and care about. It's almost like they become grandchildren with whom we are in relationship. It's part of the richness of being at Wellspring.